Claudette is here. She'll type for us.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem. Have a good sale. Let's make money. Let's
Yep.
have fun. Let's make money and let's sell our stuff. Here we
Good
go.
morning, everyone. Good
Good
afternoon, wherever
morning.
you're at. Oh,
Mhm. I
yeah.
told Claudette I had a load of laundry that has to be done. So
Yes.
welcome to my world and
Yeah.
all that.
The other day I
So
did a total of 5 loads because I was running out of towels.
no. I'm
Crazy.
averaging about once a week is all I got to do laundry. It's just me, so I figured just do it that way.
Yeah. Good morning,
I,
Claudette. Yes, you can be my moderator, our moderator, and we'll try
anytime,
to go a little bit
any,
slow.
I'll go slow. I talk too fast.
Yeah. I talk
How
too
you?
much.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Um Saturday I did some things, run all my packages that people paid. And thank you, by the way, everybody that paid the invoices. I only have one invoice. One thing right now to do is yours, John, because I'm still adding stuff to it. And I'm going to send it in a special box because I had extras. And then you can reuse that to sort. I was using that for sorting.
Mhm.
And and then yesterday, we went to brunch with my daughter and my granddaughters and their cousins because they came from
Mhm.
San Diego. So the only bad news is that my granddaughter was going to come and help me, but the her aunts took her down, and then she'll come back in a couple of weeks. And my oldest granddaughter, she's in Hawaii right now because she
Mhm.
got a trip to Hawaii for graduation.
Oh well. Hi, Alfonso.
Hello, Alfonso. How are you? I have not sent you anything yet, but I will.
Mhm.
I have some train pictures and stuff that my friend. I have a friend. He lives in Nanza, California, and he collects that stuff. But he said gave me some stuff, and I'm not into trains, so I'm doing a little package, and I'll just send it my treat.
Well, I hope you had a good birthday. It was fun to celebrate it with you on Monday, even though your birthday was Friday, and just
Well, I want to thank
took the
everybody.
whole
Thank
week.
you, John. You started, like I said on the text. You started that rampage, that thing. Everybody. I was talking to my friend Rosa because I
Mhm.
was so sick. So she was keeping me company because she lives across town. Well, I ended up telling her, let me just call you tonight because we'll be on the phone for like 5 minutes and then my friends will either texting me or calling me. But my best thing was I was in the bathroom and my neighbor, they sold their house 3 years ago and moved to Colorado. But she came out for graduations and she came knocking on my door.
Mhm.
But we're gonna get together because she loves taco truck tacos and all that. So, but yes, it was I was upset because I had plans
Mhm.
and I was really sick. But you know what? There's always another day, and life goes on.
There's just so much love in this community,
Yes,
and it's
yes.
like I was looking at my list because I write people's birthdays, and I go to my sisters the other day. I go, we don't have any birthdays in June.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's like we have a lot of August birthdays and stuff like that. So it was kind of neat to be like, okay, we had Aaron's birthday, we had It's Me's Angie's birthday, we had your birthday, but it was just so much fun, and it's nice to be
I
able
have
to.
for me. It was me, and me and Betty. I made 30. Then my friend Betty, she moved to Montana. She's May
Mm,
31st. But there's seven of us that we
mm,
all of us work together at one time in the same place. And
mm,
we start with Miss Eileen, and she's May 6th, and then there's another one, and then there's a guy Gary, he's May 16th. So everybody, and we used to get together for lunch or dinner throughout the month of May. We would just get everybody
mm.
together, but some of them they retired and they moved, and I, you know, don't know where they're at. So, but it's always fun to communicate with people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're just all very close and stuff
Yes,
like that.
yes,
And we're just a close knit family, which I love.
yes,
To me, it's fun. I don't know, I love the birthdays, and I love when we can talk away. I mean, there's sometimes when sisters and I will do our show, and we've been talking, and it's like, okay, we got to sell some stuff, and it's just,
yep,
but we just start yapping away, and it's like, I
yeah,
wish,
because you feel comfortable. And the other
yeah,
day I was saying that's like, you know, like I made my friend cry. Her birthday was May 31st, and I called
mm,
her, and she goes, Maria, I miss all my friends, because we used to get together once a month and go to lunch, whoever was available,
yeah,
Sometimes she, although we worked together, she had a different job than I did. But
hmm,
sometimes if we got off at the same time, let's go have some coffee and chit chat.
yeah,
But she was crying. I'm like, Betty, why are you crying? And she goes, oh, Maria, you made my day. I used to make a Portuguese food and take it to work. And, she
hmm,
didn't want nobody touching it. And she goes, Maria, can I take it home and then bring it back to dish? I go, of course. That was for you. But yeah, I felt the love
yeah,
100% from everybody all the way through.
yeah.
I still
Sisters
have,
always,
go ahead.
no, sisters, they just know how to make you feel so loved and welcomed. And it's funny as we get older now, it's like we always talk about, how did you sleep? How was your doctor's appointment? What's your
Yes.
blood sugar doing and stuff? And it's nice also, as I know you've been talking to Angela about medications and stuff, and it's great because it's not just resellers. You get close knitted and stuff like that. I always
Well, and
tease
then
my
it's,
sisters.
if
I
it's
go,
something that I can help, like
"Mm,
I'm glad she told me about the side effects and all this and let
yeah,
it adjust, because I went through the same thing when I started on metformin.
mhm,
Metformin used to make me barf because to me, it smelled the pills, they smell like
mhm,
fish. So I get my medication from Walmart, and I went in there, and the guy had a 1,000 pill bottle, a new one. He opened it up, and yep, they smell like fish. But after a while, you can't even notice it anymore.
yeah."
You
I
know?
just I just take it and just be like, but and it's nice to be able to talk to Angela or Uni about certain
Yeah.
medications. It's like,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
do we want to be on it? No, but it's nice when you can talk to somebody who is on it. Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
got side
okay with
effects.
that.
What do you have,
Yeah.
Claudette? Is it that your side effects?
I'm okay with that.
Oh, because I saw Aloha and then I missed. Hi, Cassandra. My granddaughter is in Hawaii. She graduated on Friday, and then she had a party on Saturday, and then yesterday, because I couldn't go, it was too hot. I didn't go to her party. It was going to be a pool party,
Hmm.
and because of the triple ditches and all this stuff, and all the treatments I went through, that the sun just sucks the energy out of me. I'll probably be sitting
Yeah.
on a chair, even in the shade, and I'll be passing out from heat exhaustion. So, but yesterday was fun. We went to this place here in Turlos called Loza, and it's indoors or outdoor restaurant. Like you're in a patio, and it just
Mm.
their specialty is crepes. So mine
Oh.
was bacon and avocado, scrambled egg, bacon and avocado,
Mhm.
and it was just amazing.
Well, you sent me a picture of your birthday crepe. I got that picture.
Oh yeah, that
You made
yeah
me.
that
You
no,
made me.
that's
You made me hungry when I
well,
saw it.
that was like at the end. That's not what's that one was just, it has honey and something else, and then I didn't know they were going to do that, and then there was like a fireworks thing, and oh yeah, that's my birthday thing. That little thing in the cup, that was actually like a fireworks, and we were
Hmm.
celebrating my birthday and my daughter's sister-in-law's, but she never seen one, and she blew it out, and we're all laughing. There was like 20 of us there. It was just
Oh,
hilarious.
that's nice. But
Yeah.
yeah, we had a good time. Celebrating your birthday, and
Yes,
on
it
Monday
was
and then
fun.
during the week. And where's
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, I
looking for
got
the
because I'm on Facebook with my childhood friends from Portugal, and except for one because I know her husband was really sick, but they send me, the one I had one that she didn't live near me, she didn't go to school with me, but her grandpa was my neighbor. So in the summer
yeah.
she would come over, and in the afternoon she would come over and play with me, and we would go to the chicken coop and stick our
You
finger in
need
their butts. Yep,
you need
stick
to
our
tell
fingers in
everybody.
there.
You need to tell everybody who that is.
That's me, myself, and I. No, it's me at the age of 4 and my brother at the age of 6. And he's making that face because my mom said he hated it that he was holding my hand.
Yeah.
And we used to fight all the time as kids because he wanted to have a brother to play with, and I wanted to have a sister. But
Mhm.
I used to play his marble games and stuff like that. And sometimes he would, like we had a shady area in the garden. He did not
Mhm.
like playing with dolls, but I had him in a basket, and he would just carry them for me, and then he would leave and go play with his friends.
Yeah, when I
Mm.
saw that picture, it gave me flashbacks because I remember a picture of my aunt in the frame like that kind of style and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
he
no,
has
it's
the
just
original, which is black and white. But
mm,
one time he did a picture for my mom and dad, and then he did that one. But well, I don't know, and those are corduroy clothes, by the way.
mm.
Mine's a little corduroy green jacket, and his was the pants and shorts. And I go, look at those legs.
Mhm. Now you're from Portugal, but you're from the island off Portugal, right?
Yeah, I'm off. There's nine islands called the Azores,
Uh-huh.
which is off the coast of Portugal, in the Atlantic Ocean.
So you
Atlantic
can say
Ocean. Yeah.
you're an island girl, then you can tell
Yes,
everybody.
yes, yes. I need to get those
I
hula hoop things.
Yeah, I have corduroy pants in the closet saying one day I'm going to get into these corduroy pants.
I only owned in my lifetime, I owned one pair of corduroy. It was back in the 70s. When I was in high school,
Mhm,
bell bottoms, because I thrifted all my clothes
mhm.
throughout, and that was my thrifting thing, was
Yeah.
not what we do now, but all my school clothes were thrifted. My mom and dad would go grocery shopping, and while they were doing grocery shopping, I would walk across the street, and my
Mhm,
dad would give me like $1 or two. And one time he didn't have enough change, and he just had like 50 cents or something, and he gave it to me, and with that I bought a suede pants, hip
mhm,
huggers, and they didn't even match, in a purple top.
mhm.
But at one time I had a corduroy brown bell bottoms and a really cute blouse. You're younger than me, John, but they used to make these tops that had these little pockets, but they're
Mhm.
right on your boobs. So it's like, I didn't like that. And they had the heart sleeves and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
yep. So the top was purple, and the corduroy and the suede pants were like a burnt orange, but light. It
Mhm.
was beautiful.
You know, we rarely went into the thrift store as kids because we'd always want to get a toy, and so my mom got smart. When we were in school, they did all, and
Yeah, yeah.
when I
Well, my
looked at my
cousin,
dad when I looked at my dad's paycheck and realized how much money he was making for three boys, now I know my mom went to why she shopped at. She was a homemaker that made that dollar stretch, but she would get yarn and put it around her waist and know what size to get to make sure. And we'd
yep.
come home and there was clothes and
Well, my cousin Louise,
mhm,
she was cousins through marriage because she married my
mhm,
cousin Joe. And that first year that we lived at the camp, um, my brother, my mom and dad, because back then I was 13, my
mhm.
brother was 15, and they were already, through the school, they would sign this permit so they can go to work. So what
Yeah.
she would do, instead of me staying home alone, because everybody in the camp was gone, she would come by, pick me up, and she had a station wagon with I think 5 or 6 kids in there. But that's what she would do. The kids are already going to high school or junior high, whatever. She would buy them some new shirts and pants, but they all had hand-me-downs. As a matter of fact, I saw the youngest the other day, Pat, and she remembers that. And I'm like, yep, you know.
When I got to it, I have 2 older brothers. So my brother got new clothes. And then by the time I got to my one brother, there was a patch. And then when I got it, it was a patch on top of a patch. You know,
Yep.
but that was the times, you know, and
Yeah, we
I
got
still
play clothes. Like when I
I
got home from school, me and my brother, we would have to take off the clothes
yeah,
and
I
wear them the
still
next day because they were
yeah,
clean.
and you still can get great clothes at a thrift store.
Yes.
You
Well, I
still,
just took
I
my
mean,
granddaughter the other day,
yeah,
and my daughter was
my
like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yeah, you don't have to go spend a $50 pair of pants.
my
They were regular
sister-in-law,
cost $49.99, and she got them for $9."
yeah, my sister-in-law will come by and go, I saw this at the thrift store. Or Angela is like, hey, I saw this polo shirt at the thrift store and I got it for you. And I'm like, I love it. I love it. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
I
fun,
I
you know.
used to. There was a lady a couple years ago that she used to use sell those polo shirts that for the golfers, you know.
Mhm.
And I bought a bunch. She got them on sale. She got it was selling, them, and I bought a bunch of them for my brother because he's a
Well,
golfer. He doesn't do as much, but
then I'm going to let people know if you're a reseller and you're at the thrift store and you see 4X, 5X, 6X, or 7X, I always grab them. I always grab them because when you go to Walmart, it cuts off at 3X.
well, and
You
then
know,
the other thing, if you're like my brother, he's
I'm a
tall.
3X, by the way, for the record.
But he's tall, and so we used to have a place in Modesto that was called Big and Tall, and they went
Mhm.
out of business. So then he has a friend that has a shop, but you know the shirts are like $50. You know they're expensive, and then
Oh,
but there's
yeah,
people
it's
that buy that.
crazy. You know, and that's why I tell other thrift, you know, other resellers that are selling on eBay and stuff, grab the 5X, grab the 6X, grab the, because you don't find them. And a lot of big people feel comfortable buying online. I sell
Yes,
a lot of the big shirts online, not just
yes.
ties and stuff like that, because you don't see it too often, you know.
Well,
So,
and then some places like my Walmart here, they have some. Sometimes they have bigger sizes, not too much. But the
mm,
thing is, like my brother, when he was heavier, he wanted something that would just kind of cover the front and the back. And some of
mm,
these shirts, the first time you wash them, they shrink.
yeah.
So yeah, I do too. But I there's one place that I go that I'm going to go tomorrow. They have more because it's through a Catholic church.
Don't tell
They,
everybody your honey hole. Don't tell everybody
oh
the
no, no,
secret.
no, no, no.
You gotta keep you gotta
Yeah,
keep it quiet. That's why we're the 2 thrifters of California.
that's right.
Well, are you ready to get a show going, Maria?
Yes, yes.
Let's say hello to some people that came in the room, by the way. We start.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. We have Afonso and Claudette and Uni and Angela. We have Cassandra that came in. Heather came in. Um, who else did I miss? If I miss you, I apologize. And those who are in
Well,
the lurkers,
Claudette just he started. He put your name. I think she wants you to go first.
oh, Maria's going to go first. We flipped a
I'm
coin
just
in the back.
kidding. Yeah.
We flipped a coin in the back, but we like to say hello to everybody. You don't get snacks in this room. When you go to It's Me Angie, she'll feed you.
Oh,
No
it's okay,
problem with
Claudette. It's okay. I'm easy to please. I'm easy, but don't tell anybody. All right. So you guys all know I ship from California. I'll be invoicing anytime because I'm all caught up with my invoices except for except for John's. And you guys don't need to know that. I'm just kidding. So I got the sale today, and then I'm back on Saturday with the double date, and that's it. Then I'm gonna be taking off for a couple of weeks and doing things and stuff. But um, the only thing I have that I haven't released is like some of you bought like something small that's like a couple of dollars. I don't want to turn around and charge you $5 for shipping or something, because I already checked, because it depends on the weight. So if you guys bought something for me, and you know something small, you want it, you want to pay the extra, that's fine. I'll do it. But all the big stuff, it's already gone. All the big boxes. And thank you everybody for paying on time. My first item, and my stuff today is not going to be bad now. These jars are stuff that I had in my collection. This first one, it's a jar with a wooden lid. Now, the inside is in perfect condition. If you guys have some of that old English oil, old English leather, put some on there. No, it just needs to be, it's been loved. I've had this for a while. Okay. The opening is about 4 inches in diameter, and the height is 5.5. And it's $3 by it now. It has a marking on the bottom. I know it's not anchor hocking, but it has some kind of a marking on it. I just cannot make out what it is. But $3 by it now. And this is something that I had in my stuff. Okay. Okay.
It's a great jar for putting in candy.
Yes. This actually I had one time on top of my counter with sugar. But because I'm limited on space, that's why I'm getting rid of it. Because I have a Tupperware that's supposed to be for spaghetti, but I filled that up with sugar. You know, this way it's up in the cabinet, it's not in the counter, because sometimes I like to bake or do something or cook, and I have to move everything from that counter to over here. It's a pain in the neck. So if there's no interest, I will pass that. My second one, and all three are going to be jars right now. The second one, it's another jar. This one, I think it says USA. USA. They have a marking on the bottom, but I do not know what that is. I think maybe anchor hocking. I'm not sure, but it's right there. It says USA. And this is going to be $4 by it now. $4. This is 4 inches diameter and 5.5 inches tall. $4 by it now. And if you guys are watching later, make sure to give a thumbs up and also subscribe if you're not subscribed to me or John. When you guys are in one of my sales, and if I'm going too fast, let me know. Sometimes I rush and I didn't. The other I was watching one of my videos, and I'm like, man, am I going fast? But sometimes, like even this, it's not that heavy. But to me, like today, I woke up, a little bit of muscle pain. So we'll pass on that one.
It looks vintage.
This one is a Wheaton, New Jersey. It's very, very pretty. It's that green. I just love it. This one, I never used it. I would put it out. I think it was for St. Patrick's Day and Christmas. Okay. And this is going to be buy it now of $8. Okay.
That is a beautiful green.
And it has the lid. And the lid is in excellent condition. All together, almost 8 inches. And then the diameter on this one is like 4 1/4. Very, very pretty. It's not new. I just never use it myself. I don't even know if it's, yeah, but it's a Wheaton, New Jersey. And if you don't know by now, I love containers. I love putting everything in containers. Because here I live, and I'll be honest, even the stuff that I sell, everything has to be enclosed because this time of the year I live by a canal and we get those water bugs. Luckily, I try to keep everything clean because even in the sink, if I go to bed and I leave something soaking in the sink, I can't because it attracts the little water bugs.
The water.
And then they drink, and that's why they're called water bugs because they drink so much water, then they die. But I don't like that because when we arrived here in the United States, the first house we had, which was a migrant camp, me and my brother, we used to sit there counting the bugs, the cockroaches, but they were cockroaches, but these look almost like that. But they have a different color, and they love water. Anyway, enough said. Shut up, Maria. We're going back to John.
I think that was only 2 items, I thought.
No, I got 3 jars. Remember the wooden one, the green one, and the clear one.
I just can't contain myself. Okie dokie. I have a vintage Pennies from Heaven piano coin bank. Great condition. Get your coins from the back right here. This is going to be a starting bid of $7 for the Pennies from Heaven piano bank. Let me give you a quick measurement of it. It measures 5.5 inches across, 2 inches deep, and it's 6 inches tall. So 5.5 inches across, 6 inches tall, 2 inches deep. I bill by PayPal, and I ship with Pirate Ship, and we both ship from California. So this is great. I don't have a coin. I would put it in here for demonstration, but there's your coin slot. Right in the back, you can see your numbers. It has your wording right there. Let me see. Made in China, item number 9699, patent pending. And it has the song Pennies from Heaven. Maybe I'll show it. There's your marking. All the keys are there. But see, no interest. We'll go ahead and pass on that. My next item is going to be a starting bid of $15. I have some Roseville candlestick holders and vase. This is a reproduction. These were made after the real McCoys. They're all marked. It is the fuchsia pattern. And this is going to be a starting bid of $15 for the vase and the 2 candlesticks that go with it. Maria, I tell you what happened when I ordered my shirt from Temu. They sent me that big old shirt behind me. You can see it from space. But it's a reminder for everybody to leave a thumbs up for Maria.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I just saw that, John.
Yeah.
If it's too big, send it my way and charge me for it.
No, I talk about the picture is too big. I'm like, whoa.
I know, but that's cute.
On Friday, I wore my I wore my sister's appreciation shirts. I have their logos on a shirt.
Oh, that's awesome.
So these are some Roseville candlestick fuchsia pattern. But see, no interest. I'm going to show a few of my bead kits. These are $7 each. Buy it now. These are by Ann Simple Beads. You make 3 earring sets in this. All the things that you need to make are in here. So you'll just claim it by earrings. This is $7 for simple beads. You'll claim this one by stones. You'll make a pair of earrings, a ring, and a necklace. This is claimed by the word stones. And you have the one sticks. This you make earrings, and then you'll make a necklace. You got all your stuff right behind. And I'll show one more for my turn.
Yep.
And this one is pearls. You'll make a
Wow.
necklace and 2 sets of earrings. All the backings and all that good stuff is all right
Well,
there
then
for you to
I
look at.
think he says buy it now, so it's choice,
Yeah,
right, John?
it's choice. This is choice. Buy it now.
So if you want the pearls or whatever, you just tell them which one you want.
No, it's each. It's you get
See,
this one. If you say pearls, you'll get this one. If you say stones, you'll get this one here. It's choice. I'm sorry, Claudette, if there was some confusion.
yeah. But that's an
Yeah.
excellent price, guys, because you know what? I've taken my granddaughter to Michael's, and
Mhm.
just for one little strand, it was like $12
Yeah.
that she was doing a project.
It,
So that is a good
it's
price. So
going up. I was in Hobby Lobby and all that. And I thank you, Cassandra. And that was my 3 for this turn, Maria. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. Okay, for this round, I just got this the other day. Now, I didn't change the price. I actually lowered it. I didn't realize this was a Indiana glass, says iridescent basket weave texture. It's a bowl, and it's 9 inches in diameter, and it's just going to be a buy it now of $4. Okay, $4. I don't have any use for it. This came in and I actually bought a box. I was just buying some plates that this lady had a yard sale. And she told me the price. I'm like, okay. So she had her son put it in my car, but I didn't realize it was the whole box. So this was in there. I don't have any use for it, but it's a basket weave, 9 inches, and it's going to be about now of $4. Okay, it's a very pretty piece. There's no chips or cracks, but it does have the jagged edge. You feel the like, you'll cut yourself a little bit. But this is beautiful if you want to put some, put jello in here, put fruit, or just use it as a centerpiece. It's very, very pretty. Okay. But if there's no inches, I will pass. Okay. This is going to be a lot. And there's just a buy it now $5. But let me show you, because originally this here was what's in here was already invoice and stuff. And this person never paid. So I reached out to a couple of resellers because this lady, she was at somebody else's sale. It never met her, but she, but she bought for me, and it was here. She said, set it aside. I invoiced her, and it's been like 2 months. So the other day, I reached out to a couple of resellers that I had sold with on that day, and they told me she had passed away. So with that said, it's a bunch of stamps. I don't have the ink pads, but it's a lot of stamps. There's butterflies. If you guys want to see everything, I think there was 11 pieces or 12 pieces. All kinds of stuff, and I can show you one by one. There's horses, there's butterflies, but I've added more stuff. So you get the stamps, and then you also get the what do you call it? Refrigerator magnets. So you have this one, and this is vintage. It's a little teddy bear, and it's a refrigerator magnet. And all these are $5 by now. You have this Bahamas seal. You have this Toronto, Canada refrigerator magnet. This one was actually like, and I know I used to collect some of these. This one alone was $2.99, and I think it's like a souvenir. But it says Toronto. Then you have this one that's Minnesota. And these are the kind that are just like a card. Then you have this one that's I think it says Masada. You have this one from Arizona with a cactus. This one is from England, the tower. You have this one from Seattle, Washington.
It's sold to Angela.
Yay.
She's going to be stamping up.
Yep. All right, Angela. And then you have two of these also. And these are like, they're random. So I'm just going to put everything in there. So thank you, Angela. Okay. For my next item is the next time. This is a vintage picture frame for a 5x7 made in Taiwan. Okay. And this is going to be $3 right now. It's got this beautiful floral, and this is ceramic. And then it's never been used. I got picked this up for my daughter. So this is old. I've had this for a while. Because she was in a pageant and they needed it, but this was the wrong size. So because they told me the wrong size. So this is $3 right now. Hello, Heather. Everybody that's coming in, I'm not trying to ignore you. Okay, it's very, very pretty. But if there's no interest, I will pass. If I'm going too fast, let me know. Was that my 3, John? I'm already like...
You can do another one. Well, there's no counting here. I don't make judgments if you can't count.
You're good. Okay. This one here, I sold it, and then because I had sold one, and then I found one more. She said she wanted, but then at the end she changed her mind. So it's like a little You can use it to mount something on the wall because it's got the little indentations right here. Or you can use it as a platform. You can use it for whatever. And this is going to be $2 right now. There's a solid piece of wood carved already. You can use it as a base, or you can use it to do something. And this at one time was like, I think it was like 7 something. Because the other one in the label, it was identical to this one. Yeah. But it's just going to be $2. For right now, guys, I'm bringing all this stuff that I don't want to keep. That I know some of you are crafters and stuff like that, and I just want to let it go. Angela, got you, Angela. Thank you, Angela. We're going to go back to John.
Okie dokie. Well,
Come
make
on.
me big. Make me big.
Yep.
Well, I have a NASCAR Stein mug. This is going to be for $7. So if you know somebody that loves NASCAR, this is perfect for you. It's in great condition. The marking is on the bottom. See if I can get it to come through. Yeah. It's from 2003. So it's the National Auto Association of Stock Cars Auto Racing. Perfect for Father's Day. It's just in time. And that's a buy it now of $7. See, no interest. I have a choice. I have 2 cups, tea cups or beakers, choice $6. This is with roses, and this is from Royal Heritage, bone china. And they're nice and little dainty. And you have gold trim on the top and then on the side. And then you have this one here. So you getting ready for next month, Maria, for Christmas? Christmas in July. Unless she ran away on me.
Sorry, I thought somebody was at my front door. It's the next door neighbors. But yes, I heard you. Yes. All through the month of July, starting with the first sale, everything through the entire month is going to be nothing but Christmas. I'm not going to show everything on one day, but going to be, because I have a lot of Christmas stuff, and I don't put up the big trees anymore. I have like 3 or 4 trees, but they're little. I have one that goes in the kitchen, one goes in the bathroom, one in the living room, and that's about it.
Yeah. This is going to be another buy it now $7 jewelry kit. This one here, you get to make this beautiful necklace. Has all the ingredients, all the materials.
Yep, all the ingredients. You said it right now.
Yeah. I'm ready for another late breakfast. But this is a
Yes.
beautiful necklace. This is Claim It by Hazel. Then I have this one in blue. And this where you get to make shepherd hook earrings and this necklace. These are all choice. And these were bead kits that you got every month. And this one here is blue. Then I have silver linings. Claim it by the word silver. And you get to make a bracelet, earrings.
I've never
And
seen this before, John. Never.
I bought them from a reseller. I was going to put them on the Ebu, and I just got busy. Just been busy
Yeah.
doing things, and so I said, you know what, I might as well show them before I list them. And then
Yep.
this one here is turquoise and silver. This one's pretty heavy, and this is with dyed halolite. And you have all your pieces there. Comes with the instructions. And it's just kind of neat to let them make some beads. Fascinating little thing. And I think, um, yeah, your comes with a manual. Says you how to do it. And all that. So you do need some jewelry pliers. And it shows you different options that you can make with the bracelet. You can do a bracelet, or you can make a necklace with the earrings. And you can also go to the video. So that is my jewelry kits. And those were my 3 items for this turn, Maria. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Becky.
Hello, Becky. So for this round, guys, I've had this for a long time. First, I thought, oh, I'll find the other piece because it's missing 2 pieces. But if this is a California pottery, I love the colors. I've used it so many times for my sauces. And I used to have a bowl that would fit perfectly in here, but I broke it. So I just have this. It does have 3 compartments. It is California pottery. And this is the only thing I have that's going to be a starting bid of $8. I'm sorry, $6. Starting bid $6. If somebody is interested. Hi, Karen. Okay. The colors are just, oh, wow. But this is, if you guys don't know, this is part of a Lazy Susan. There will be another piece here with a thing in the bowl in the middle. Now, I've only come across this one piece. And I think I've had it for I think it was from the beginning when I started selling. But I kept it for myself. It's very pretty. And I have an orange bowl that I thrifted from, not thrifted, but bought from this guy, Tim, from over the, what is it, his channel called? Over the Years or something like that. But it ain't fake, but I'm going to keep the bowl because it has these orange colors. If somebody has no interest, I will pass. Okay. My next item, it's 2 pieces. And it's these 2 little glasses. What did I? Okay, they're just going to be $1 for both. Buy it now. They're really pretty, but on one of them more than the other, there's like a gold right here. See, right here, it lost the gold. Okay, but I've seen people, I don't have a steady hand, but I've seen people that they'll buy like the little bottle of paint and paint it on there, because the rest is in lovely, has like these, and I think they're hand painted. It's beautiful. The only thing that's wrong is the gold right here. Some of them it's missing. Okay, both pieces, $1. And I know people sometimes they'll use it to craft with it and do things. I just think it's very pretty. I don't have any use for it. I'll put it back in the bag. Oh, okay. If you guys are watching after the fact, after later, just and you see something, just let us know. My third item, it's this grapes. They're like, I think they're made like styrofoam, but they also have these glass. I've had this for a while as well. This is going to be about now $6. You can put this. You can put this in a. You can bend the thing like that, and it's a pretty nice size. I just love the way it looks with the dark green and the light green. And this is not counting the stem. It's approximately 8 inches. So 8 inches from here to the bottom. Okay. $6 right now. Okay. It's been loved. I bought it off somebody and resell it a long time ago. But you can't keep everything. I want to make space for new stuff. Okay, but if there's no interest, I will pass. And I believe that's my 3.
I think it was 2.
Okay.
Who's counting?
Okay, the next one is about now $4. And this is I call the Tree of Life bookends. Because you guys know I'm selling my books. I don't need it. They're in excellent condition. They do have the pads on the bottom. They've been well loved. And then it's not scratched or anything. I don't know how old they are. I just think they're very pretty. Okay.
You still have some of your books left that they can go back and look at your previous sales?
Yeah, and then I'm having on the 21st, I'm having another book sale.
Okay. So if
Yeah,
they didn't
and
catch your book
Angela's
sale,
going to be with us that day. Dark Side and Angela will be with me. So make sure you guys mark your calendar.
so if you didn't see the previous books, go back and look and send her an email.
Well, actually, the previous books, John, they all sold.
Oh, sold out
All of
show.
them sold. They all got sold. Yeah. So, but I will have probably 2 or 3 more. I have a lot of books because I used to read a lot. Now I don't read as much because I like to read and sit down, and sometimes I get kinked. As you get older, that happens to me. So now what I read is Chicken Soup for the Soul. I'm reading one about cats. And if you guys don't know what Chicken Soup for the Soul, they're just short stories. I've read all the cancer books. I've read some of the horses and different things and being a grandparent and blah, blah, blah. I love those books. And
Nice.
no interest on this, I will pass. Okay. Yeah, that was one of, that's why I was so busy packaging and stuff like that. I still have one package that the person hasn't paid, but that's okay. Yeah. But you can watch any of my other videos and comment on it. And you can still go watch the one for the books and comment on it because that really helps my algorithm. And going back to John, thank you
Okie
for being
dokie.
here with me, John.
You're welcome. It's always a pleasure to spend my first Monday of the month with you. This is
Oh,
Eat, Sleep, and Yoga mug. This is a starting bid of $6 and is made by Game, but it's a beautiful, beautiful mug. I like the first two. I usually do that. Eat and sleep. I'm not ready for yoga yet. Just to get out of bed is a workout for myself sometimes. But this mug is all decorated on the handles and all from the side to side. Let me give you a quick measurement using the scroll measurement tape. It measures 3.25 inches in diameter, and it is 3.5 inches tall. From handle to the edge of the cup, it's about 4.5 inches. So 4.5 inches, 3.5 inches, and 3.25 in diameter. But it is a great mug. Eat, sleep, and yoga. But seeing no interest, we can go ahead and pass on that. I have this ladybug, going to be a buy it now of $4, and has its little glitter on the back. It's plain. My mom used to take this with her to bingo, and she put her bingo admission slip right there, but you can put a photograph there, and it's this cute little ladybug. Let me give you a quick measurements. It's
and guys,
four
while John
inches.
is measuring that, if you know, like I know, I don't remember who it was, but there's somebody that usually comes on the chat that her boss collects ladybugs. If you know somebody, just because you don't want it, let your friend know, hey, so and so is selling one. $4, that's an excellent
Yeah.
price.
4 inches across, 5.5 inches tall. It's just great. Just nice thing. I can't keep everything in my mom's, so I need to move it on to the next
We
of
keep
that.
the memories alive.
Yep. hmm So tomorrow I'm going to be on my sister's channel, and we're going to be singing. We're going to be selling. I was watching Teresa this morning. We'll be selling Tuesday's Treasures with Angie's Oddities. So we're looking forward to
Awesome.
that.
Awesome.
But see no interest on the ladybug. We'll go ahead and pass on that. I have a choice of figurines. They're going to be $4 each. You have the owl, which is pretty heavy. This is, I think, cement base, and this is a little heavy with the heavy resin on that. And you have this one here, and then you have the owl playing peekaboo. There's the bottom and the top. So if you know somebody that loves owls, or if you love owls yourself, just a cute little thing. Innocent little angel. See, Uni has a lot of laughs with Angie, but they have a lot of laughs putting me in trouble and doing things. We did our red, white, and blue sale, I think 2 weeks ago. And they said, okay, make sure you're decorated and get the fancy stuff. I had glasses and stuff like that, and they just started laughing at me. They got me good, teasing me. So you either have an owl or an angel,
So
$4.
cute.
Yeah.
Aw, he's so cute. Look at those lashes.
But see no interest, we'll go ahead and pass. And that
Okay,
was my three. Okay.
Cassandra wants the angel.
Okie dokie. I will take care of that, Cassandra. I just need your info. I'll put my info where you can mail it to me. Your
Yeah,
PayPal
but
and your
if she
address
doesn't,
and stuff.
I have her info.
Yeah.
She's excellent. She's a good egg.
Okie dokie. That was my three, Maria. I thank you.
Thank you. Come on. Oops.
And don't forget that
Sorry.
thumbs up, just like I've been doing.
Okay, for this round, I have first, and these are going to be $4 for all 3 pieces. Yes, he is. I have 3 of these, and these are made in China, but this is back in the days. These are vintage. Okay, it's a Summer Garden by XL, and the pattern, maybe it's called Linda. Okay, so you have 3 of these with the mushrooms and stuff. And you get all 3 of them for $4 right now. There's no chips, no cracks, nothing like that. They're in excellent condition. Yes, I will send the info. When he sells next, I'll send it to him. I have Karen Chase for 4. Thank you, Karen. Karen, I believe I just bought something from you, so I should have probably your information. I think. Or maybe you bought something for me. But next is this I have this Fostoria. It's a Fostoria, not Fostoria. Fenton. Cup and saucer. But now $5. So here's the saucer, and it's got the gold all the way around, and then it has the flowers. Okay. Then here's the cup. Okay. And this is just going to be about now of $5. It has a little bit of the gold lost. This came from my collection. It's very pretty. But if there's no interest, I will pass. You guys come back later. John, the F with the shield, that's Fostoria, right? Or is that Fenton?
I got a.
Just like that. Oh.
Maybe during the break, take a picture of it and send it to me. And
Okay. Okay.
Sister Uni is saying it's Fostoria.
Okay. Because that's what I thought. Okay. Whoops. Alrighty. So no interest. I will pass on that. And then I also have these, and these are going to be both of them are going to be $2 for both. You have this one is it's very dainty. This is a Bavaria. And it just has the cup, but it's like iridescent. It's very, very pretty. Federal glass. Okay. So it's neither. Let me put this on here. I knew that F was for something I just couldn't remember, so I'm going to write it on here. Thank you, Uni. Okay. So this is just very lightweight. I was going to do something with it, but I can never come across a plate that was going to do a little birth feeder. So it's both of them. You have this one here, and it's got that blue iridescent. And you have this one. This one's heavier, and this is made in Italy. It's also cobalt. Okay. And by the way, these will not come out anymore. And there's both of them for $1. Because I know sometimes you guys do projects with this. I've said a couple of them I am going to do some birth feeders and stuff. Oh, Angela. Thank you, Angela. And I believe that was my three.
Okie dokie.
No, oh, hold on, John. No, it wasn't. No, there's one more. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's these. These. Because that's one, two. No, I'm sorry. I overdid it. Go ahead, John.
Oh, you can show. I have no problem. We're
Oh, I
laid back
know.
here in California. You
I
know that.
know.
Yeah. Well, my next ones are going to be some necklaces. It does come with the faux leather with a lobster claw. These are going to be $5 each for choice. You have your red dyed halolite, your pink. Let me see if I get. There you go. I got a jewelry lot and just trying to go through it and push stuff out. So it's $5 each. Take your time, Claudette. No hurry. So you have your blue clear, then you have your dyed halolite in blue, then you have like a pearl kind, then you have your white, your pink. This is more of a red. It's showing up of an orangish color, but it's more of a red. But see no interest. We'll go ahead and pass on those. Then I have next is this open sugar. This is going to be a buy it now of $5. Let me go ahead and type it in because our moderator is taking a little break.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to do it $4. $4. Buy it now. This is an open sugar container. I think you could actually put this out and turn this into sunglass to give you like a light purple.
I have that, John. I have that same one. I just picked it up.
I think you can put it outdoors and or put it in your windowsill and let it turn into sunglass. I think that would be beautiful. There's no chips, there's no cracks, there's no blood on the hand. But it is nice. Let me give you a quick little measurement. From handle to handle, it measures 5 inches tall, 5 inches across, 2.5 inches in diameter, and 2.5 inches tall. So top to bottom, 2.5 inches. Side to side is 5 inches. But see no interest. We'll go ahead and pass on this. And then my third one is going to be this beautiful Indiana Glass Hop Star Deviled Egg Plate, $10 starting bid. It is heavy, has a great weight to it.
That's beautiful.
You can use it for deviled eggs, craft projects. You even said put your different sprinkle toppings for your ice cream. Have your
How
bowl
many
in the
is it
middle
for a
right
dozen eggs or 2 dozen?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 16.
Ah,
A dozen and a 1 dozen and
2.5.
1/3.
Yeah.
If you make 2 dozen, do 2 dozen actually come to the table or not?
Yeah.
I think the biggest question of all is paprika or no paprika.
No paprika for me.
Okay, I like a little bit of. I like the little color that it
I
adds.
cook with paprika. Like there's this soup, Portuguese soup that I make that everything.
Mm.
But my aunt used to make it and just like no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm looking for a blue one. I know they make them in all different colors, but I like to find a blue. And if you're a crafter, you can use this and put like another plate in front and make it like your flower petal.
Yep.
But see no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. And I thank you very much. That was my 3, Maria.
All right. Thank you. Okay, for this round, I have. That's how I was confused because I had mixed this stuff. So my first piece is this um swan. It's like a planter or a vase. It has the flowers on one side, and this is going to be a bot now of $2. Okay. Uh, it's in pretty good condition. Right here, one of the flowers has like a little roughness, but otherwise it's in excellent condition. So you have the flowers on this side, and then on this side it just plain, but it has a lot of gilding, gold gilding on it. It is not marked, so I don't know who made it. That's $2 by it now, and it is at its longest piece across. It's about 3 inches. Yeah, 3 inches, and then height is 5 inches. Okay, excellent, beautiful, beautiful vase. Okay, but if there's no interest, I will pass. Okay, my next item, it's a buy it now of $5, and this is for both. And they're home interior home co ducks. So here's one, and here's the other one. They're not identical. They kind of, you can put them facing each other, but they're in excellent condition. I don't think they were ever probably displayed because this is one of the items that I picked up and I didn't even have to clean. But they're kind of small, and they're going to be $5 by now for both. So if you guys like ducks, here it is. It's about 4 inches. No, it's about 3.5 inches long. They're very cute. But now $5 for both. If there's no interest, I will pass.
Do you have your ducks in a row? I'm asking for a friend,
Yes.
by the way. Okay.
And then somebody, a really nice guy, he has parts of it. I told him I would bring this one. Your mojitos. This actually, they're going to be $2 for both. But if you buy this, the other one, because I had this, I brought this out last year, didn't sell, and my grandson was helping me put it away. I know one box was full, and he put more in the other one, so I found the first one. So it's going to be $2 for both. But if you want it, if it's something you collect or whatever, it has the mojito on there. I'll just take your name and the information, and then just when I find the other one, then I'll send them both. Okay? All you have to do is let me know. They're very, very pretty. And they're 6 inches tall. But it does say mojito. Okay? I've had mojito one time because one of my daughter's friends, she's a bartender. I don't drink, so. But if no interest, I will pass. You do love a mojito. So, Karen, if you want, it's $2 for, it's $1 each. But I can just let me know if you want them because I'll set it aside for you. And that was my 3.
Oh, I think we'd all love to have a mojito.
Okay, Karen? Thank you, Karen. And I will let you know. I'll send you an email once I found the other one. I know there's two, but I'll put them in a box and with your name on it. I appreciate it. I brought them out last year. I had a barware sale, and that was one of the few items that didn't sell. Alrighty. I think I'm getting tired because it's like I thought I was John's turn, but it's not. I think this is my last round, right, John?
Whatever you want it to be.
Okay, I think that's the last round.
Your
So the
blood
next
sugar is
one,
okay.
huh?
Your blood sugar is okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I think I'm getting tired because I'm getting ahead of myself because now I have 3 items and that's for the next round. So
If you want to show them now, that's fine, Maria. We have no
no,
rules. We have no rules
I
here.
know. Yeah, because then when you're selling, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Let me see.
Hi,
No,
Rachel.
I'm good. I'm good. So, but next round, this is gonna be $2 right now, and it's just one of those you can put sachet. People we used to put sachet in here. I have one that has the little, it had a little rib. There's a little hole in there.
Yeah.
You can hold it put it in your closet. But this is really lovely. And this is going to be $2 right now.
It's cute.
This is the back. Okay. And it says something like acting or something like that. I think it says lasting potpourri, but it's so, this is not new. So if somebody's interested, it's $2 right now. Okay. It's no interest, I'll pass. And then this is a plain. Don't ask me when I got this. I have no idea, but it's just a plain. And this is going to be $2. Just one. Oh.
Claudette was asking if there was 3 of the hearts. There's only 1 heart.
No, there's
One
only one
heart.
Claudette.
One
Okay.
heart.
So this is it's this cute little plate. It's got the gold trim all the way around. Pretty good condition. I don't know what flower that is. I should be ashamed because I love flowers.
I don't know if that's Lily of the. Is that Lily of the Valley?
That's what I thought, but it's yellow because I had a Lily of the Valley. Mine was white.
Maybe if you put it there one more time, we can get somebody who's in the
Yeah,
flowers.
I will. Let me just gonna measure. So this is 5 1/4 inches in diameter. The colors on the screen doesn't do justice. It's very, very pretty.
I think it's Lily of the Valley. It's beautiful though.
Yeah. So, but if there's no interest, I will pass. Okay. And then my last item for today is this. I actually got this at a antique sale, antique mall, and this is called Victorian hand gilded enameled plate. It is not marked, but that's what it is. It's so beautiful. So there's gold. The rim is really, really beautiful. There's gold and there's aqua flowers on them. Yeah, Karen, I think so too. Okay. And this is it's gonna be about now it's $5. and it's 6 3/4 inches in diameter. This was $5 by it now. 6 3/4 inches in diameter. Sorry about my lighting.
Beautiful plate.
Yeah. And I still have the sticker from the antique mall. Very, very pretty. Yeah, and on the screen the blue aqua looks a little bit lighter, but it's vivid, very, very pretty. Okay. And that was it. Let's go back to John.
Okie dokie. Well, this is our last round. We want to thank everybody for
Yes.
spending time with us and all that. We know you have other things you could be doing, like working your day job, but we are funner than your day job. Um, my first item is going to be for these pendants. These are a choice of $5. They go with a faux leather necklace, and I have them in different colors. I have the teardrop one and a red dyed halide. This one right here is more of a gray with brown. Then I have a black, and then blue, orange. This is more of a cinnamon red, Jolly Rancher color. Then I have a pink dyed halide. Some days the cameras want to work, and some days they don't.
Oh, that looks good today. Very vivid colors.
In college, I used to wear a black hematite one,
Oh,
but this is more of a black onyx color. Her birthday was on Friday,
yeah.
but seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. And then my next one is going to be a buy it now of $4 for this grandma plate. Grandma's tending to her flowers. Grandmas make the world a beautiful place. And yes, they do. It's a beautiful plate by Lasting Memories. And Rachel, I'll put you down for the cinnamon red, and I'll make sure it gets into your box today. It's just a beautiful plate. It's $4. Buy it now. But seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. And my next item is going to be this nappy. It's going to be a buy it now of $9. It's the Star of David pattern. There is a few chips on the sawtooth. We got one right here. But it is beautiful, detailed. It's ABP, American Brilliance pattern. And this, the fine detail work on this is great. And Maria, you might need a nappy after this, but not this nappy. Nappy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think that's what it is. I've
There's
been up
just
for
a
a long
little
time, and
chip. Well, you did some yard work today. You were out there in the yard.
yes.
Julian may protect the yard, but you're out there working.
Oh my God, he is so funny, John. I need to tell you,
Mhm.
he's hilarious.
But it is
Yesterday,
a
he just
beautiful.
wanted when I got back from lunch, he
Mhm.
just wanted my undivided attention to the point that he was trying to bite me.
Wake
Like
up, lady. Wake up.
yeah, yeah. And then all I wanted to do was I said like, I just want to take a nap, like half an hour.
Yeah. but it is a beautiful piece. And those were my 3 items, Maria.
All right. I'm trying to find the address, the information to send you for
Oh, you
Casey.
can send it. You can send it to me later. I'm not in no hurry
That's
for it.
fine.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for being here.
Thank you.
If you're rewatching later, or if you're not subscribed to John or I, just do that. I'll be back on Saturday with Double Date. And what that means is I'll have Aaron Proctor and Becky's Vintage and More. The three of us are going to sell in the morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then the reason for the double date is I'll go back that afternoon, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, with Aaron and his ladies. And then after that, starting on Sunday the 8th, all the way through the 20th, I'm going to be taking some time off, doing some stuff. And then I'll be back in June 21st with Angela, Jennifer York's Dark Side of Night. I particularly are going to have books. And these ladies are going to bring whatever they want. I'm not picky. Oh, thank you.
Rachel was telling us to have a great afternoon. And Becky was telling us. And Claudette was thanking everybody and thanking Claudette, our Canadian friend.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Well, it's the first of the month, the second day, first Monday.
Yeah, and you guys don't forget. Yeah, sorry, John. Don't forget that every Monday, every first Monday of each month, it'll be John and I. We're competing. For no, I'm just kidding.
Southern California is better than Northern California.
Yeah, it is. It is because you guys have cooler weather. Yeah.
We have Disneyland. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love you, Maria, and I thank you. It's always
honey.
It's always a pleasure.
The other day I wasn't feeling good,
mm-hmm.
and I reached out to John just to, sometimes you have to vent, and John is an excellent listener.
I try to be a good listener.
But thank you everybody for being here. I'll be working on invoices probably tomorrow when I get back. I am going to go 13 tomorrow for a little bit, because then the rest of the week I have appointments and stuff like that. But I'll see everybody on Saturday. Yes. Thank you. Hugs from California.
Thank you.
Stay cool if it's hot in your area, or stay warm if it's cold. See everybody later. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.